quite happy with that one. Oh my god, steady on, just accelerate a little bit too hard. Hi everybody and welcome back to some more TT Isle of Man here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here and welcome to my career mode. Now in today's episode we're going to be tackling some more sections of the mountain course, not just on the supersport bike but on the superbike as well. It's going to be a very fast episode. It's going to be very tough, but I'm looking forward to it. And don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Now let's get into some racing. Right, so here we go with the first event of the episode, sections 3 to 4 of the mountain course on the supersport bike. Let's see if we can get first place. It's not going to be easy, and sometimes I'm only just getting first place by the minimum amount of time. So let's see if we can do really well on this one. Now we know where the tricky corners are on these sections, because we've done these sections before. So hopefully we can get a good start. Right, let's just try and hold it around that corner, and we've caught up with another rider already. Let's just try and get past him without any trouble. And I'm still having a lot of nightmares with the AI. I've tried to do the full circuit twice, and twice I've been taken out by the AI, and it's really frustrating me. Right, let's really start to pick up the speed through here. We've got a tough corner coming up. Right, start slowing it down. Starting to learn where my braking points are. Once you've done certain sections a couple of times, you start to learning where you can slow down and where you can turn in at the right time. Right, this is a really tricky section down the hill. Let's try and keep it on the middle of the road. And this hasn't been a bad run so far. And I just saw the red time, so we're actually behind at the fastest time at the moment, so we've got to pick it up. It's not easy on expert, I'll tell you what, it's harder on the super bikes, the times are a lot harder to beat. Right, let's keep it nice and controlled through here. Ooh, be careful, start to sway a bit. Let's try and keep it in the middle of the road, and that's not bad. I find just revving it around the corners gives you more chance to keep control of the bike. So let's just try and keep it nice, steady around this turn, not going really fast. I think we're going to struggle to get first place on this one first time. Let's just keep it nice and steady. And we've got another bike in front of us coming up, so hopefully it doesn't slow us down. Let's see if we can just get through here nice and steady. Oh god, there's a tricky corner coming up. Slow down a bit through there, and we are catching that other bike. I hate it when you catch up with the AI because they make it so difficult for you to pass them on these roads, and then they start running into the back of you. Right, I think we're coming towards the end of this section, and I'm not sure whether we're going to get first place. Right, we can really open the throttle through this section. Keep it nice and steady through there, and I think this is the end if I remember rightly. Oh god, almost lost it there, and yes it is, this is the end. Oh fantastic, are we going to get the fastest time? And over the line. Oh, that was a good start to the episode. Do we get first place though? And oh, we're just over half a second in front. And oh yes, we just managed to do it. See, it is very close. I didn't think I was going to do it first time there. Right, so we move on to the next part of this walkthrough. So here we go. Right guys, now we're going to take on sections 1 to 2 of the mountain course, but this time we've got to do it on the supersport bike first and then the superbike after. So this is going to be very interesting. So let's get into it and see if we can get the fastest times. Right, so here we go on section 1 to 2 of the mountain course on the supersport bike first, and then we got to jump on the superbike after. Let's see if we can get the fastest time on the supersport bike first. And going on the superbike on these sections is going to be insane. Right, let's see if we can get a good start. And these are probably my favourite sections, and like this is the part that I love watching on TV in real life. It is absolutely crazy going down this section at full pelt. And let's just try and take it easy through there. Oh my god, really picking up speed. 180 miles an hour through this section is crazy. Right, slow it down. We know we've got a tricky corner down the bottom of this hill. And just try and take it nice and steady. And we've caught up with another rider. That wasn't bad. Actually went through there pretty quick. So we've started off really well. Let's see if we can master these corners coming up. Right, to slow it down, we know we've got some tricky turns here. Starting to learn these sections, which is good, because when we get onto the full course, it's good to know where all the tricky corners are, because a lot of it you can absolutely almost go flat out. As long as you line up the corners right and you keep an eye on those arrows, it gives you half a chance. If you took the arrows away, you would be absolutely screwed. It is an absolute minefield. I just can't believe these guys actually memorise this in real life. I mean, they can't afford to make mistakes, otherwise it's their life. It is, you have to have balls of steel to do this. Right, we're doing okay at the moment, keeping it nice and controlled. I remember this part here, you can really start gassing it through here. Let's see if we can catch up the rider in front. And we're at the top of the order at the moment, which is good. So we are running at a decent pace. Oh God, almost on the curb there. And the sun is putting me off a little bit. I can barely see the turns. Now this is the problem on the time of day, because it's in the evening and you've got sunset. It really does put you off. You can't see the corners coming up very well. So, and the glare through the trees can be an issue. We're not doing too bad at the moment. But yeah, the sun is putting me off a little bit. Right, we're catching up with this rider. Let's see if we can get past him without him running me off. Right, we're starting to pick up speed again. Can we get past him? Oh, he backed off through there and we've managed to get past him. Now we're coming towards the end of these sections. Let's see if we can finish really strong. Hopefully we're still in the lead, but I'm still struggling to see with that sun. Can't see the road. I had to slow down. Oh, I've just been hit. Oh my God, I got hit. Luckily I stayed on. Oh my God, the AI are horrendous on this game. They just run straight into you. Right, we're coming towards the end. Oh, there's the finish line, and over the finish line. Oh, did we win though, guys? It's going to be very close. Oh, 9 seconds. Are we... Oh, 0.3! How close was that? And we almost got taken off at the end as well. Now we got to jump on the superbike, guys. This is where it gets absolutely crazy. So let's get straight to it now. So here we go. Right, hold on to the edge of your seats, guys. This is going to be absolutely crazy. Right, let's see if we can get a good start. Now, we've just done the run on the Supersport bike, but can we do it on the Superbike? The brakes on this bike aren't very, very good, so I do struggle to slow this thing down. Right, we're picking up speed a hell of a lot quicker. Oh my God, you get up to, oh my God, this is crazy. Be careful, Gooner. Right, keep it steady through there. Oh my dear Lord, up to 191 through that section there. Right, slow it down, slow it down. Do not trust the brakes on this Kawasaki at all. And we've already caught up with another rider already. And let's just try and be careful around the turn. Oh, you got to be steady. This bike, the back end slides all over the place. It's very, very tricky to get the power down on this bike. It does spin up quite a bit. Right, so slow it down. This is going to be difficult through here. Let's see if we can get past him. Oh, we got on the outside and accelerate. Oh, that was very, very tricky there. Thought I was going to run it into the barriers, but we've managed to get past him. Right, let's see if we can pull away. And hopefully we won't have any other riders to worry about now. Right, so that sun, oh my God, I cannot see the road, and because we're going at a faster pace, it's harder to judge where the turns are. I'm sort of just trying to do it by memory, and it's even hard to see the arrows, because where the sun is on the screen and where the arrow is, I can't see whether it's a what difficult turn, because it's obviously done in colour as well sometimes, which is an indication of the turn. And we are sitting, oh, we're behind the time, so we need to speed up. Oh God, we're really starting to pick up pace through here. Let's try and stay on the bike. Oh, we've got a tricky turn coming here. Let's see if we can take it at decent speed. Oh, I wasn't brave enough, backed off slightly, but we're still on the bike. We're still running at a really fast rate. We've absolutely annihilated that rider behind. He has disappeared. Right, we're coming up to another tough turn here. Just try and hold it on the middle. Oh, that was nicely done. Avoid the curb. Oh my God, we are absolutely motoring through this section, trying to hold it at 191 miles an hour. And we've got another tough turn here. Let's try and be brave and hold it again. Oh my God, that is absolutely insane. And we are still holding it at that pace. Right, we've got to start slowing it down. Oh, I think we slowed it down a little bit too early, but I can't see the turn. Oh my God, that sun glare is awful. Right, last corner, and accelerate. Oh, this is going to be very, very close, but I don't think this is going to take first place because we did back off a couple of times. But let's have a look. Please, did we... No! Oh my God, second place. But dear Lord, it is insane on the superbike. That bike is unbelievable. I just don't trust the brakes. That's the only thing I'm worried about the Kawasaki. It doesn't brake very well. But anyway, guys, let's move on to the next event in this episode. So here we go. Right, guys, so here we go with a race around Castle Ring on the superbike, but with no assist. Now, we've done a couple of races on the supersport with no assist, but not the superbike. So this is a first experience. It's going to be interesting. Let's see if we can actually stay on the bike. Right, let's try and pull off nice and steadily and try not to come off the back. Yeah, this is going to be interesting, but there's only 3 of us in the race, a 4-lap race, and I do like this circuit, so hopefully we can sort of get used to no assists, but it can be tricky. Now, I've done no ABS, I've done no traction control, but I haven't turned anti-wheelie and anti-stopping off, because when you want to race against other people, it can slow you down a bit, and we're just going to have to be a little bit more controlled out of the turns to try and keep that front wheel down and push down as well, push forward shall I say, and hopefully we can achieve that. We've got 4 laps, so let's see if we can, and that was okay through there, just getting into the turns nicely. I don't like the brakes on this Kawasaki. I've already moaned about that already in this episode. It just doesn't brake very well, but you've got to look at the stats. To be honest, when I bought this bike, I didn't check out the stats. I just bought it because I could afford it. But I'm not sure what the best bike... Oh, dear Lord, keep that front wheel down. I don't know what the best bike in this category is. Let me know in the comments below what bikes you've got and which one I should get next. I'm building up my credits, so hopefully I can buy another super bike, because I'm happy with the supersport bike I've got, although I will in this career buy another one, but at the moment I'm quite happy with that one. Oh my God, steady on. Just accelerate a little bit too hard, and I should have just gone straight up to second gear, and that would have avoided the wheel going up. Right, keep it steady through here, and this hasn't been a bad first lap, although the guy that's in the lead is starting to pull away, so I'm going to have to start speeding up eventually. So let's see if we can just start opening the throttle. Now, I can't complain about the top end and the acceleration on the Kawasaki. That is where it's pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's the quickest off the mark, because even in online races on the superbike, oh God, again, just leaving it a little bit late to change gear, and that is causing that front wheel to go up. Let's just try and push forward a little bit more as well. Let's see if we can catch up with this rider. So we've got 4 laps, plenty of time, just getting used to it. But this bike, you've got to be a lot more aware of the speed you travel into the corners. I find turning into the corners is a lot harder on this bike than it is a super sport bike, obviously because of the weight. It doesn't turn in as, it's not as nimble, so you've got to be aware of that. I mean, I do ride a 1000cc bike, so, and I have had loads of 600s, so I do know that they're a little bit harder to get into the turns that are really, really tight and fast. And that's where the 600s excel, but once you get out the turns on the straights, this is the bike to be on, trust me. In a straight line, a 1000cc is very, very scary. Right, let's keep it nice and controlled, and we are starting to gain on the rider in front on lap 2. Let's see if we can catch. What I do, guys, is I will leave a full replay of this race as well, because I know some of you guys like watching the replays. And hopefully I won't, oh God, be careful, I won't land on my arse. And hopefully we can start opening. What I've noticed, you have to unlock some of the bikes in the garage. So we're going to have to keep on trying to get some of these races out the way. And there is a lot of events. I've got like 4 races around the same circuit, which is a bit repetitive, especially when there's circuits you know that you can win easily, or even on the hardest level. So I might get some of them out the way and get to the nitty gritty, the stuff that you want to see, and hopefully we can unlock a few more bikes. And also, guys, I just want to say again, I know I said it at the start of the episode, please keep hitting the like button and leaving your comments. It's really, really important for me to know that you're enjoying the series. Plus, it's always important to YouTube for ranking, and obviously watch time is important as well. I am trying to push the channel forward, so all your support is really appreciated. So please, could you do that? Right, and let me know in the comments below what you're looking forward to seeing as well. We're definitely doing MotoGP 18 on the channel, so don't worry. You know I always do my MotoGP walkthroughs. Big fan of MotoGP, and I'm also going to be doing a few other things on the channel as well. I might be doing an update video to give you a little bit of info about that. I'm obviously maybe doing some Far Cry 4 as well, guys. Only in live streams, not a series, because I do like the Far Cry games. I do play other games as well. Right, let's keep it nice and controlled through there. Can we get past him? Oh, I thought we were going to be able to get past him then. Just didn't carry enough speed, and I don't want to crash out. Right, so we're coming towards the end of the third lap. Let's see if we can get past him. Right, let's just let him go tight in, and let's see if we can try and get him through here. Right, let's see how fast he takes at these next couple of corners. We might be able to get past him. Right, let's let him turn in. They're a nightmare through this section, so you've got to be careful you don't get run off. Right, let's keep it nice and steady. As soon as we turn to the right, we open up the throttle. There we go, open up the throttle, and we have gained on him. We're going to try and get past him, can we? No, he's going to hold that inside. So let's just try and just back off. We've still got a lap to go. Let's see if we can get past him early on in this lap. Right, nice through there. Keep that front wheel down. That was a bit better. Right, so we go into the final lap. Let's go for it now. We want to win the race. And it's been a nice controlled with no assists. I feel now and again the back end sliding slightly without no traction control, which is, you've got to understand, guys, these bikes do have ABS traction control. No one gets on a bike like this and goes around these circuits and does the mountain course without these assists. So turning them off is okay for a laugh, but in real life they actually do use them. So I mean, anti-wheelie, maybe they wouldn't have it as strong as you can have it, but they do have it on there. So yeah, so you've got to use the assist if you want to get the best times and be more successful in the race. Oh my god, that was a little bit tight, but we've managed to gain a little bit of time. Right, can we get past him in this turn? He slows down a lot through here. Can we get past him? Yes, there you go. We've got past him, but he's still sitting right in my inside. Right, let's take a wider line through this turn just to make sure we don't get taken off. Right, let's just try and take the outside. That's not too bad, but he's still sitting right behind me. Right, this is going to go right down to the wire. Let's try not to make any mistakes through this section. Right, to slow it down, get it nice turned in, and then we can start opening the throttle. I always wait until I turn to the right before I gas it, because I have lost the back end through that section quite a few times. Right, we can really open it out, and he's still sitting there, so he's going to go right down to the last corner. Right, slow it down. Let's try not to make any mistakes. Not the quickest through there, but as long as we're on the bike, we should get to the end. Yes, we're going to take it to the end, and we're going to take the win. Not by a million miles, but we managed to get to the end, and it was an okay experience without the assist. But to be honest, I'm not going to do many races without anti-wheelie. It's too much. You have to slow it down out of every single turn. You want to just gas it each time. Well, guys, that is the end of the episode. Please don't forget to check out all the other series on the channel, and please enjoy a full replay of that race, and I will see you very, very soon.